Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Gib The Great, bringing you episode number 4 of our Pokémon HeartGold Wedlocke. In the last episode, you guys, we decided to take on Violet City's gym leader Fogner after we captured our Pokemon and beat the Elder in the Sprout Tower. And then we made our way down here to Route 32, where we tried to capture a Pokemon and then one in the Union Cave as well, which I mistakenly called Rock Tunnel because I don't know, the cave systems look similar on the outside. It's like, you know, when you go into Route 10 and you have to go down and across, it kind of reminds me of that, if you will. I bet some people normally make the same mistake as me, or not, if you're normal like that. But either way, yeah, we did do that, and last episode we caught a new encounter, being our Shadow, our Gastly, who we did train up here, as you can see in the grinding montage. He is now level 15. It really took me a while. It took like the whole 49 minutes that I can normally able to record. And yeah. But we did just have a grinding montage, guys, where I just did use Gastly. With it being like the only Pokemon I can use, because I can't swap out into Jawsome or Fury. It was kind of hard training him up. That's why I had to go back to, I think it was Route 31. Where I had to train up against Caterpies and Bellsprouts. If I encountered a Metapod or a Rattata or Pidgey even, I couldn't even battle it. So I had to run away. So I was literally just grinding up against Bellsprouts and Caterpies for most of the grinding montage there. But we do have our Gastly leveled up at level 15. It is the highest member of our party here. Talking of the team, I'll give you guys a quick team party update here as we go into the PC. And yeah. So we'll see what our party's looking at. And I did ask you guys, well, I didn't ask you guys. I told you guys that I wouldn't be doing much because, you know, we did receive the eggs, well, that episode. And I figured it's going to take us a while to hatch it, and to be honest, if it's, I want to see what gender it is. So I nicknamed it Graceful because it has the ability to ring Grace with Togepi. It is a male Togepi, which means that we can't put it in our party for the minute, but as soon as we catch a female Pokemon, we can put it in our party because it's kind of an event Pokemon, if you will. But yes, it's a Brave Nature, which ups attack and lowers speed, which, to be honest, isn't the greatest thing I would have wanted. I would have wanted where it raised speed or raises special attack. Not raises attack because Graceful isn't a physical attacker. You can see here it has with the move extra sensory on it, as well as having Growl and Charm, unlike in the main game, or the basic game of it anyway, being Gold and Silver. But let's have a look at our quick team really quickly. We have Shadow the Gastly, who, as I say, a level 15. Careful Nature, it doesn't really matter at this point because we do have a move where it does inflict damage on, depending on its level, which is of course Nightshade. It also has Hypnosis, Lick, and Curse. So that's our Shadow there, level 15. As I say, we will be switching up the Pokemon in our party because Shadow is the highest level. Then we have Jawsome, the Totodile, who's at level 14. Didn't train him up in any way, shape, or form because we're gonna use him in today's episode. But yeah, we have Jawsome, the Totodile here with Water Gun, Bite, Scratch, and Rage. And then finally, guys, we have Fury here, who's level 14. Kind of have a signature move in a way, because Fury has Fury Swipes, and he got a crit on 2 Pokemon. I think it was one of them was a Wild Encounter, and the other one was a Forest Pokemon. But either way, Fury has got a crit in both the times we used it, so it's kind of a signature move because it's likely that he's bound to get a crit every time. Obviously, now that I say that, it's not going to get a crit more often, but it has Quick Attack, Fury Swipes, Defense Skill, and Foresight. So, yes, you guys, that is our party, and I just wanted to tell you about the Togepi and stuff, you know, just because why not. And I did say I'd meet you back on this route, and here we are on Route 32, as I say. But we are going to switch up the Pokemon in our party, because we did train up Gastly 1 level higher than anyone else. The reason for that is because it is on its own, and we kind of can't use it in, kind of can't swap out in a way. So yes, we do need to go here into Union Cave, and the reason why I can't capture a Pokemon in here is because the last episode I tried to capture a Sandshrew, but unfortunately it was our first encounter, but unfortunately we didn't have any Pokeballs. And then I think the item up there was an X attack, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to see like if we can get any items or something in here. And you are a fire breather, I do believe, and you are a Pokemon trainer. If there's lights, cave-ins are scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. That is true. That is true, especially when you're playing a Nuzlocke variant or something like that. But we do have Fire Breather Ray, who is of course going to send out a Fire-type Pokemon, it being Vulpix. I don't want to say that we've over-leveled too much, because for this episode anyway, there's 3 things I want to do. Number 1 is get through Union Cave. Number 2 is possibly capture new Pokemon on Route 33 and the Slowpoke Well, and do that event in the Slowpoke Well as well with Team Rocket. And then thirdly, if we do get through the episode quickly and if it doesn't take us enough time, I kind of want to do that the gym lead. I want to take on Bugsy in this episode, and I get the feeling that there's strong Pokemon down there. So I'm not going to go down there because obviously we did waste our encounter with the Sandshrew, so it'd be kind of pointless going into Union Cave, lower floors to try and get a stronger Pokemon when we can't even capture it. But today's question of the day, guys, I noticed how yesterday a lot of the commentary was me real talking about, you know, what the situations were with, like, me taking the week off, having the inactivity of uploading for me last week. But so that gave me an idea. Do you guys prefer it if I talk about what's happening in the real life for me? Or would you prefer it if I mostly talked about the game and my intentions for what I want to do in certain episodes? Do you want to learn Scary Face? No, I don't think you should learn Scary Face. Even though you kind of slow Jawsome and you can lower other Pokemon's speed, I don't think that'll be a good move on you, to be honest. But yeah, would you guys prefer it if I talked about real time, what's going on in my life and my friend's life, you know, like the Mighty Sideburns, Blonde Assassination, what's happening with her, and all the other people that most of you know on YouTube. You know, I think you might know about 3 friends currently on YouTube, being Mighty Sideburns, Blonde Assassin HD, and Mr. Layback Gaming HD. Unfortunately, Layback Gaming HD has decided to quit his YouTube channel, or at least I haven't seen some uploads from him recently, because what he did was he decided to play through Football Manager on the PC. And he did that for a couple of episodes, and then he decided to do some pack openings as well. But unfortunately, he started college this year, as well as me. Well, I made my second year, but he started college. And to be honest, college for him takes up a bit of his time, because he kind of wants it. He kind of wants to do a course where he kind of wants to do, for example, like me. You know, you don't want to go onto a course to you want to go into a course to pursue your true ambitions and something that works well with what you want to do. So he's gone into like a public services course, because he helps with charity work and what have you. You know, he's a really, really nice guy, Mr. Layback Gaming HD. Even though he doesn't he might curse in there again in his few videos that he's put up, but you know, he has good intentions. But yeah, would you guys prefer, I'm getting off topic there, but would you guys prefer it if I talked about normal life or what happens in the game? I don't know. I feel like in my commentary I kind of have to provide a mixture, just because I don't really want to focus more on one thing than another. But I feel like last episode I kind of had to get the message across, like of what was happening with me and what have you. And to be honest, that really did take up most of the episode, and it was a really long episode as well. But we did get everything done in it, which I was happy. I provided you guys with some great commentary. You know, there wasn't a moment where I may have took a break just to recognise what was happening in the game, but most of the time I kept on talking, which most of you guys know that I don't normally do that often, you know, because I wouldn't have ideas to talk about during the commentary and what have you. But you know, we should be good. We were good last episodes, because we, like I say, we talked about a lot of stuff, what was happening with me and what have you. But would you guys prefer it if I kind of missed it altogether, or focused on one thing? Because, you know, I do, in my commentary styles, I do like to bring you guys some miniature updates that I have and what have you, and kind of mix that into my gameplay where I can, and you're really going to poison me. I think I have an antidote in my bag. But we're just going to finish off this coughing here, because, you know, Fury needs some levels as well, because I got Jawsome up to level 16, and I think I mentioned last episode as well, when we were facing Fogner, that Totodile evolves at level 18, but then evolves into Feraligatr. Oh, speaking of evolving, our Sentret is evolving. What? Fury is evolving? We have our first evolution of the play for you guys. Congratulations, your Fury evolved into Ferret. Fury the Ferret, that's what I wanted. That is great. So let's just check out Fury's stats here, because, you know, his stats does improve when it evolves. There we go. It's most of it is for around its speed and attack. Its defense is pretty good, and then its special attack is just rubbish. So we're not going to use any special type moves on this Pokemon. And then if we just Jawsome's stats, Jawsome's like one point of his highest Fury's attack. And then we have Shadow here, whose special attack is actually his highest stat, even though it is a special attack low in nature. But yeah, it should still be able to put in some work. Oh yeah, speaking of evolutions, you guys, I know that I mentioned in an episode that when we got the Gastly that we can get a Gengar. But then I realised that to get a Gengar you need to trade evolution with a Haunter. I'm just like, how can I trade in the game? I don't know how to trade in the game. So it may be that we may have to settle with a Haunter through this Let's Play. I don't know, because I don't know how you can trade in Heart Gold and what have you. Obviously there's like interactive online, like people who can help you out and stuff, but I don't want to go through all that just to get a Gengar, because I mean Haunter is still a good Pokemon nonetheless. Haunter is an amazing Pokemon. And with that Nightshade combination, it is really nice to have that early on in the game, because it's like HP dealing moves or leveling moves like Nightshade, Sonic Boom, Dragon Rage. Moves that do exact damage, and you know it's going to do exact damage. Those moves are really good to have in the game that early. Just because they can really help you out and get you out of the most awkward situations. Okay, this Slowpoke is quite bulky, and to be honest, I really wouldn't mind if we got a Slowpoke in the Slowpoke Well, because even though we do still have a Water type on our team, the Psychic typing can really help us for a couple of gyms in the future, like the Fighting Gym. I think that's in this game, the Fighting Gym. I'm not so sure. I've watched a couple of people play Let's Play HeartGold, and I'm pretty certain there's a Fighting Gym in HeartGold. I'm fairly certain of it. Okay, the Slowpoke goes down, and to be honest, I feel he's just getting some levels. Did you guys know it's actually harder to train up Fury than it is Jawsome? I thought the starters would have been the hardest to evolve, but I guess not. Okay, so we have made it out, well, nearly made it out of the Union Cave. We just need to grab this Awakening, and then we should be good to go, and we are now on Route 33, where it is always raining, of course. We do have some apricorns here that we can pick up. Okay, so you came outside into the rain. You really don't have an umbrella or anything, but we're just going to pick up these apricorns. So when we do get Kurt to make us some Pokeballs, you know, he can provide us with some Pokeballs, and then maybe we won't forget to capture a Pokemon. But speaking of catching Pokemon, you guys, we need to catch a female Pokemon. So what is it going to be? It's going to be a female Rattata, level 7. And to be honest, I'm not even mad about that, because last episode I was talking about Raticate because someone who subscribed to me, I think, and I'm subscribed to them, Harry Garma Volby Elite Gaming. He is currently doing a Pokemon Yellow. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill the Rattata. Why did I do that? Well, I need a partner for Gastly soon. Okay, we're gonna come back and battle you later. I really do need a Pokemon for Gastly. Okay, Team Rocket. Who are you? You don't know us? We are Team Rocket. What? We broke up a while ago. Give me a break. We have not broken up. Well, actually, we did once, but we had to come back to pursue Giovanni's ambition. Enough talking. Shut up and just beat it. Fud. Okay, you're gone. Okay, so do we need to go and talk to Kurt first? To be honest, that's what I may just do. I'm just going to talk to Kurt, and then he can help us out and get rid of the guy. And let's talk to him. Who are you? Gibbs, eh? You want me to make some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Ah, don't worry, I'll tell you anyhow. That Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well cutting up Slowpoke tails for sale. So I'm gonna go give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Oh, Kurt is on his way. I love how we just have to go and talk to him and then he suddenly remembers. Team Rocket's there, I need to go and beat them. But I don't know what the hell is that all about. We're just gonna heal up our Pokemon and then check to see if the guy's okay. You know, that guy who the Team Rocket runs hit, supposedly, I don't know. But I suppose it's kind of a good thing that we didn't catch that Rattata, because even though as powerful Raticate is with the Hyper Fang and what have you, I really want a Slowpoke. Or a Zubat, actually. I really won't mind a Zubat, even though that means we would have to poison typings. A flying typing is not a bad Pokemon to have at this time, especially with the Bug Gym coming up. And if we do capture a Zubat, I don't know if I want to end off the episode early if we do catch a Zubat. Oh, look at that little Slowpoke. Anyway, we have Curtis. Oh, hi there, Gibbs. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats. If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished him. I can't be helped. Gibbs, show me how gushy you are in my place. Okay. So, but first things first, guys, we do need an encounter in Slowpoke Well, and it's going to be a Zubat or Slowpoke? It is going to be a Zubat, but it's a male Zubat, which means that we cannot capture it. So, we can either kill it or run away, and to be honest, I'm just going to run away because Fury's powerful. And I don't know whether or not, because his moves are stab, actually, so I don't know why I didn't swap out into Jawsome. I really have no idea. But I'm going to swap out into Jawsome here, just because if it is a Slowpoke or Zubat, hopefully we can use Rage against it and it shouldn't die. But again, we do have another male Zubat, which means that we can't capture it, and all we can do is just run away from it. And hopefully we can get a Pokemon hit in here sooner or later, and then hopefully we can be able to capture it. Because I really wouldn't mind having a Slowpoke on the team, or a Zubat, and it's a level 8 Zubat as well. I think this is the highest level Zubat you can capture in the cave, which is honestly not bad. So I'm just going to use Rage and just see how much damage it does. Hopefully it should do like 30%. Oh, it does do about 25%, but it's going to leech life. Do I go? No, that did. I'm going to go for this. No, because our Rage is building, meaning that our attack's getting... Really, our attack's getting higher, because... Okay, I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop you right there, Jawsome. And we are going to catch this Zubat. We have 2 Great Balls, we have 20 Pokeballs, and we have 1 Premier Ball. When I started as a grinding montage, you guys, some of you may have noticed that I started off in Violet City and not Route 32. Because off screen, while I was hatching the egg, I went to buy some potions and Pokeballs, so just to make sure that I didn't forget to capture the Pokemon and get some medication as well. But we do have Zubat here, the bat Pokemon, Poison Flying. While flying, it constantly emits ultrasonic waves from its mouth to check its surroundings. Okay. I've read a fact about bats, and I know most of you may know this already, but I didn't. Bats can sleep upside down in caves. And it's like that, you know how if we go upside down, the blood goes from our feet to our heads, and then we kind of, no, I don't want to think about that. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to name you... I had the fact in my head, and I had the name in my head as well, but it's just gone. What should we call the Zubat? Now, the standard fat name for Zubat is most likely going to be Fat Bat, or something like that, I don't know. I'm just going to nickname you Venom, because no one wants to get bitten by a Crobat, and I would honestly not mind a Crobat on my team, because that is another Pokemon that evolves with happiness, like Togetic, and Togepi into Togetic, and then go back into Crobat. I really wouldn't mind that, but let's just check out Venom's nature and stuff, just to make sure it's a beneficial nature to us. It's modest. I don't know. Well, no, because most flying attacks are most flying attacks are physical. I don't know. Do you really see special Crobats often? I have no idea. I really do have no idea. But these 2 Pokemon are now paired together, which means that we have Venom and Shadow paired together. And if we do send out Shadow, that means that we can't use Fury or Jawsome, because these 2 are locked together. So hopefully you kind of got your idea around the Wedlocke rules, like, because it takes me a while. You know, I have to see other Poketubers play the game first, just to see, like, get my head around what they're doing and what have you. So just grind up a Zubat or something. Actually, I may end off the episode here after we've done the event in the Slowpoke Tail, just so we can grind up and what have you. I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. How about I vent my anger and take it out on you? Okay, guys. So if you don't know, well, I don't know why you shouldn't know, but if you don't know, Team Rocket is the first ever villain gang that we encounter throughout the Pokemon games. Because it's Team Rocket throughout the 2 generations, then it's Team Magma and Team Aqua, Team Galactic, Team Plasma, and then Team Flare. Fun fact for you. If you didn't know that, that's what you learn today. But we one-shot the Rattata with Fury. No, bad Fury. Okay, can we one-shot this Rattata? I don't know. Just while we're battling the Rattata right now, what I may do is I may load up my laptop and just to see like if Crobat can learn any special moves, because I have never run a special Crobat. I've never even used a Crobat in one of my Let's Plays, but we'll find out about it anyway. So I'm just going to enter my password here. And then we're going to run up here. Grab this Pokeball and see what it is. A Super Potion. That can be really helpful to us, actually. Right, as we battle this trainer here, I'm going to load up a Bulbapedia. I don't know. I'm kind of about that. I'm not upset because it's not like one of them completely useless natures, I want to say. But either way, I don't know. Okay, I'm looking at Golbat's stats right now. Its attack is higher than its special attack by a margin. So I'm kind of disappointed about that. So the first pair that we got with Jawsome and Fury, it's okay. I mean, we have a good nature with Totodile because I made sure of that, obviously. Then we have a neutral nature with Fury here, but we have a careful and a modest Gastly and Zubat. Now a modest Gastly, I would not mind about that at all. And then a careful Crobat. See, if those two natures were swapped, I would have loved that. Ooh, Air Cutter. Is that a 4th gen move, Air Cutter? It is. Oh, what have we got here? What we could do, I suppose, is we could run. Gets Air Cutter at level 27, I think. Can we teach it any? It could learn Shadow Ball, but to be honest, I kind of want to teach Shadow Ball to Gastly. I don't know, because like I think Gastly's and not Gastly's, Haunters and Crobat's like moveset and typing is so kind of similar. They kind of both get the same TMs, but it depends because I think like Haunter can learn most of these moves by level up, so we may have to teach him Crobat. But honestly, a Sludge Bomb, Shadow Ball, Air Cutting, Giga Draining Crobat is nothing to be played with at all. So I'm kind of happy that we've got that, but like I can see what moves Crobat can learn by TM, and it's not too shabby. Its moveset is not too shabby, but the fact that we've got a special one, I don't know. This gives me time to try time to try. Can I speak English, please? Time to try out new Pokemon and like new different variations of Pokemon that maybe, just maybe, I can use in Wi-Fi battling. But okay, so this final Team Rocket grunt is gonna have a final Zubat, and that's gonna get wrecked by Fury. So down goes the Zubat. And then we have the Team Rocket, not executive, like, sidekick, if you will. Admin. Is it admin or sidekick? Admin. I don't know if the guy is actually an admin or what have you, but we'll go with it either way. We'll go with it. Okay, so we have Proton here. What do we have here? I am often labelled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly urge you not to interfere with our business. Oh, damn. Okay, Proton. Executive. I thought it was executive. And then I stopped myself, and then I thought it was admin. No, it's executive. They have executives in this game, I forget. Okay, so let's Nightshade it, because we do know that Nightshade does 15 damage every time, and that should take the... Supersonic, really? Really? Come on, Shadow. You love me, Shadow. You love me, Shadow. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Good Shadow. Good Shadow. Get wrecked, Zubat. Okay, and now we have a Coughing. Yes, we do have Coughing. So I'm going to stay in. And this Coughing should be level 12. Okay, I thought it was level 11. It doesn't matter where we go. There's always someone who doesn't agree with us. That is true. That is true. But honestly, I think this should free hit. Yeah, it does free hit. It is a free hit KO. Smog. We can get poisoned in this generation by, like, because we are, it is the 6th generation where poison types are immune to poisoning, fire type are immune to burns, you know, they can still get poisoned, burned, paralyzed, and what have you. which is honestly kind of stupid. I think they should have implemented that from the first generation straight off the bat, you know what I mean? But I guess they're kind of making sense. You know, Game Freak are, they're getting better at where they're going with the game and what have you. But Shadow's level 16 now, which is fantastic. It's only 9 levels away from evolving. For a kid to be this good, I didn't see it coming. Now it's kind of got like a detective voice. Team Rocket was indeed broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be a problem for our mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. Okay, if you say so. Just gonna check to see how the Slowpokes are. Oh, hello, Kerr. How are you? Way to go, Gibbs. Team Rocket's taken off. Again. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Kinda wishing that didn't happen. I was gonna say, what the hell's going on with the screen, but it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god, that was weird. Hi, Gibbs. You handled yourself like a real hero. As I mentioned before, Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red. Dude Red? 3 years ago. Now they have come back. I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it would please me greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you, Gibbs. This is all I have now, but take it. We have a fast ball. It could be really helpful. Oh, you have apricorns for me? Fine, I'll turn them into Pokeballs. To be honest, I really don't want to do this right now. Oh, that's a letdown. Yeah, I know how he says that's a letdown. That's right, I'll give you my grandpa's number. Okay, we can actually register Kurt because he can tell us when our Pokeballs are ready, and to be honest, that's kind of good. My grandpa can tell you more about apricorns. Okay, and I'm going to get out of here, and I'm actually going to end off the episode here, you guys, because I feel like we've accomplished a lot today. And to be honest, I kind of want to take on the gym leader in a separate episode, thinking about it, because then that gives me time to grind Zubat up with Shadow, and to be honest, I might just go back to Route 31 to level up Zubat a bit, and then go to Route 32 and so on and so forth. You know, just to make sure that our Zubat is leveled up pretty good, along with and gets on par with the rest of the team just before we take on Bugsy. But that is going to be the end of today's episode, you guys. So if you have enjoyed it just as much as I have, make sure you smash the hell out of that like button. To stay up with all the latest Ultra Tech content, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. And as always, you guys, answer the question of the day, which is, would you prefer me to talk about real life during my commentaries, or talk about the game during my commentaries? Let us know. Or would you like to see more of a mix, like this episode kind of has been? I don't know, but let us know, you guys. But thank you ever so much for watching. You guys have been amazing. I've been Gib The Great. This is me, signing off.